Here's how me and my twin brother quit our high cushy six-figure jobs simultaneously at the same time using Amazon FBA. Now guys, quitting your job, if you're listening to this, you're probably looking a way out of it, and it's probably because you're not happy. You're not happy with where you're at in your life. You're not happy with the job that you have, that you're reporting for somebody. And on top of that as well, you probably know that you're destined for more. Well, I can tell you that's exactly how Brian and I felt. We worked for a large corporate company, a big recruiting firm, where we made millions of dollars in profit for that company over the 3.5 years that we were there. When we started realizing like, wow, we make all this money for this company and we're reporting to somebody, having to check in at 7:30 a.m., having to work 14, sometimes 16-hour days just to make that type of income. We're like, well, what if we do this for ourselves? What if we started and built a business while we were still working there so that, we could do this for ourselves? Why make millions for somebody else when you could be the person that writes your own paycheck? And that's exactly what we did. Today, I'm gonna go over this step by step on how exactly we did that and some of the things that we did to plan to make that transition out of it much more comfortable. Step number 1, we needed to find different side hustles, different ways that we could go and make money that would allow us to replace our income. Now guys, we tested just about everything. Our want and need was to get into something e-commerce. Now, I did a lot of research, obviously, and the reason why we did e-commerce is that you could work from a laptop, you can do it as a side hustle, and you have a high potential to make income, really high income as well. So we tried just about everything: social media marketing, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, a lot of drop shipping, Amazon Kindle direct publishing, you pretty much name it, we tried it. Now, the thing that we stuck on and worked so well for us was Amazon FBA. Let's talk about that for a bit. Why did Amazon FBA stick out amongst all of the others? It stuck out because yes, there's initial investment, and I'm gonna be completely honest about that, but you get to use Amazon as a platform to sell your products. You buy in bulk and you sell to Amazon's customers. Number 1, you get access to this massive database of customers that you can use to start your business. Now, do you want to stay there forever? Probably not, but it gives you a platform for you to really kickstart your business in a most efficient way that you possibly can. On top of that as well, a lot of it's done for you. You have to find your product, you have to find your supplier, you have to get your products to Amazon, but you don't have to do any of the fulfillment. Now, my girlfriend, she runs a bikini brand. Now, we have a warehouse here, as you can see in the back, and you probably can't see it, but in our warehouse, we have all of her stock. The difference to Amazon FBA and what she's doing is that she has to manually fulfill every single one of those orders. Comes in, prints labels, package them, handwrites notes, all of these things. Those steps take a lot of time, and it's very hard to be able to scale that out. Now with Amazon FBA, your project is to get them to Amazon, market to your customers, and then after that, hands off. Amazon does the shipments, they do the customer service in regards to the shipments, and it makes it a much better and hands-off opportunity, which made the most sense for us. We needed something ultimately that we could spend 3 to 5, maybe 10 hours every single week in addition to the 60, 65, 70 hours that we were working at our jobs, so that ultimately we could quit. Is really what it came down to. We needed something that worked alongside us, not against us. Now, number 2 is learn everything I knew about Amazon FBA. Now, you need to be a student. You need to learn exactly what you need to do to be able to be successful in any side hustle that you start. Now, if you're truly a student and you're a sponge and you don't give up, then there's no reason you won't be successful, and there's no reason you will fail, okay? You can never lose if you don't give up. You can never fail if you don't give up. Now, step number 3, obviously, go into a learning phase, find your product, all that kind of stuff. I officially started my business. I started my business, and for me, starting my business wasn't the part to find the product. It was actually, hey, I've done all of this work, all of this front-end work. I've put in all of this startup capital, and now I've made my first sale. This is working. I remember the first day, I was like, holy crap. I woke up and I was like, holy crap, I have 4 sales. I was like, this is really weird. I've never seen this. Things on so much autopilot that I'm like, wow, this is a crazy system. And it wasn't until after that first month where we crossed, I think it was $9,500 in our first month, to realize that, hey, this actually works. It's hands off. I didn't have to put in more than 5 to 10 hours a week. And it was something that worked alongside me while I was working my job, which made it little to no risk, is really what it came down to. Now, step number 4, I was still skeptical, right? But step number 4 was at month 6, I realized that, holy crap, if I did this consistently, and at that time I just had one product, but I imagined, I was like, I did some goal setting. I was like, whoa, what if I had 4 products? What if I had 6 products? What if I had 10 products? I could quadruple, quintuple, 10x my income that I was making off of that one product, and absolutely make that realization. I made that realization that, wow, this is something that I can actually go and quit my job with, guys. Sure enough, 1 year later, I was able to quit my job, me and Brian simultaneously, and we were able to walk away from that completely, right? So my biggest portion to this, guys, is find something that works for you, something that you actually like doing, and something that doesn't require a lot of time and doesn't require a lot of risk to yourself. That's exactly my step-by-step plan. It didn't seem too hard, but I guarantee you it was a lot of planning and a lot of execution. If you have a goal, set it and make it happen. If you want to learn more about how we used Amazon FBA and how we used it today to now pay ourselves, then click the video now, and that way you can learn exactly how we're doing it.